funny.
Oh, that's a good fish.
It's a good fish. I saw a fish roll down there just randomly, and I cast it a little further out than I have been. Ooh, that's a good fish too. Let's get him in the net.
Oh, boy, folks.
Look at that fish right here in downtown. Look at that. Look at that fish. Nice fish here.
Way out there in the middle. This is a nice fish.
So we think Troy's got a really nice fish. This is a Friday in Helen. We normally don't do this, but we figured with the overcast conditions that there'd be less people out here. We were wrong, there's people everywhere. But Troy's gonna see what this, ooh, that's a good looking trout. Kyle, where's that net? Oh, Troy's got it.
Kyle.
Yeah, let Kyle help you. Oh, he jumped out of the net.
There you go.
Another tank.
I mean, these are beautiful fish for North Georgia. Just some really nice fish up here. And we tell you, you know what, we don't normally try to come on Fridays because Helen is just the busiest place ever when it comes to trout, especially with it being springtime here. Take a look at where we're standing. See that right there? That's called Riverbend Hotel and Cabins. Downtown is just below us right here. We're right in the middle of the city right now. And every time we come here, we try to fish a new spot. We did the area below this last time when we were here a year ago. Now we're coming up to fish this part. But it just shows you there's fish everywhere in Helen. Get out there and find your favorite spot. And if you're gonna park in front of Riverbend Hotel, make sure you pay the $5 fee. They will ticket you. We paid ours, you should pay yours. They're letting you park here. Really good spot right next to this good trout fishing.
Way out there.
Well, we've got one here, and Troy's going to show you his here in a second.
I'll just line this
Yeah,
one.
just bring that one in.
Still a gorgeous fish.
Really nice rainbows.
Yeah.
And Troy's going to show you what another nice rainbow looks like. Whoop, there it is.
Yep.
Welcome to Helen.
Helen, baby.
Look at the colors.
I mean, we got another one right here. We're going to two-hand this one.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at those colors. These fish are out there a ways, and we're fishing kind of a shallower stream, so we need something to move our baits down. I'm using the fire float right here. And we got another fish. It's allowing us to present the baits down further in the hole, and it's drifting at the speed of the current. Hatchery fish or not, trout still like things natural. So the fire float is key for this. I'm using Orange Deluxe here, and it's just great. It's working pretty good. So I'm gonna put one on really quick because I want to get back out there. Troy just landed a nice fish, Orange Deluxe. And then I again got the size 12 fire hook. These are a bigger egg. I like how it fills up the whole deal. Just like that.
Now, one of the things we always tell guys is, hey, gear is important. We've seen a lot of guys up here that we talked to today that fish down in Atlanta. They're bass fishermen, they're cat fishermen, they're up here vacationing with their family, and they've got huge hooks. I mean, bass hooks, catfish hooks. And guess what? That's not what you want up here. He's got a size 12 fire hook that is made for this area, made for trout. You want to basically bring your bait down a size, bring your, your lures down a size, bring your hooks, your split shots, everything to match this water. It's super clear here right now.
Oh, you got one?
Yep.
Oh God, look at the hook jaw on that thing.
I know. I'll take the net.
Once you net his too, and then we'll get them both.
Look at that.
Hook jaw?
Hook jaw fish. We got him.
Bring them on over here.
Let me get these bobber out of the way.
Look at this. Oh, quality fish. Two of them.
There's one.
There's another one. There you go. Double. Ugh. That's a nice fish.
Two nice fish.
Yeah. What's that? That one was way out there again. I actually got this one on another Orange Deluxe.
So we've moved downstream because the bite expired up there. We caught everything we could before they got kind of smart to us. But take a look at this right here. You got a little bit of a kind of a tiny little cascade here. And there's a hole right here. There's a hole out there. Anywhere you can go behind rocks, there's going to be fish in the Helen area. So these guys are trying to pitch behind rocks and let that float take their bait downstream. We've switched over to fire bait in this hole, and they love it. That garlic smell is a big deal to them. So we're going to see if we can pick off a few more up here.
Golly, this is a tough spot to land a fish, but we got the net, and here we go with the hoist.
Look at that,
My old
dude.
days of being a shortstop played there. I'm getting there.
Thank you, sir. Ready? Alley-oop?
Got it. Well done.
All right, so we're on this little stream, and it's not an easy bite, but we're trying different things to get the fish to bite. And so I always like to fire up a hole with fire bait, and the chartreuse with the garlic. Got a good scent, so a lot of times it'll get fish biting when other things won't. So again, we're using small baits for these fish. I don't like big stuff for trout, so I'm gonna pull just a little bit off. That put away, and then what I like to do is I personally like to make my things round. I know there's a lot of ways of doing that, but nice and round. And then I get my hook, which is a size 12 fire hook. If I can get it off, here we go. So you can see the size, and then my ball, I'm gonna run it up. Once that stuff gets wet, it gets on there pretty good, and it will last multiple casts. But you can see I got that point sticking out, so when they do grab it, they find that barbed hook really quick.
It's a big one. It's a good one.
I can do the hoist out it. Whoa. Well, that's a pretty fish too.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Helen, Georgia, where we're fishing the Chattahoochee River. Now, this is not a new place for us. This is just where we stay. So when we come to North Georgia, Helen is just an easy place for us to stay. And every time we come here, we fish the river. Now today we fished a different stretch of the river. We fished about 100 yards in the vicinity of the Riverbend Hotel and Cabins. Now they have a parking area just across the street. You got to pay to park there. If you can't pay the $5, you're going to get a ticket. Make sure you pay the $5 and you'll have a great opportunity to be right in the vicinity of where we were today. Now we only fished about 100 yards of water right in this section simply because this was a Friday midday. It's something we never do just because there are so many people here. It's hard to fish. It's hard to find a spot. But you know what? We found one, and it proved to be one heck of a spot. Anybody knows that on a Friday afternoon, you're going to have trouble. It's just a really busy place. We were fortunate to overcome that with several baits today. You know, the guys used two baits in this basically 100-yard stretch we talked about. They used Orange Deluxe and they used Chartreuse fire bait. Both of them used size 14 fire hooks and a fire float. And you saw how handy that fire float came in today. It allowed us to drift without getting snagged and make long casts. Now, the other thing we learned today is caught a lot of really nice rainbows today. You know, we're talking even some up to 2.5 pounds. In the 10 years of us coming to Helen, we haven't many ever caught fish this big. You know, and no, these fish were not stocked for us. These fish have been stocked all year long, okay? This is a Friday afternoon. Anybody knows the river's already been stocked if it's Friday afternoon. They stock it every single week of the year. Not the year, sorry, I made that mistake twice in this video. We consider it the year because we consider trout fishing season to be mid-March through summer up here, and that's what it is, and that's when it's stocked. Great opportunity. There's fish spread out pretty much anywhere you can get public access. You're going to find rainbows. You have a chance, get on up to Helen, and you too could have a great time trout fishing here in the North Georgia mountains. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.